Ladies and gentlemen, did you know there are 10 things that dogs absolutely love? I'm talking tail wagging so hard it lifts them off the ground kind of love. These gems can seriously jazz up your furry friend's life. Stick around till the end because each tip is like giving your dog a first-class upgrade in life's happiness airline. And hey, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. Trust me, your dog will thank you if it could talk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about dogs and their love for human interaction. You know dogs go absolutely bananas for it. It's like they're thinking, oh, human, you touch me, I shall now love you forever. Studies show that petting a dog is like magic. It releases oxytocin, the love hormone. It's basically Cupid in cuddle form, cementing the bond between you and your furry pal. When you're petting your dog, it's like they're getting a spa day, and suddenly, all their cortisol, aka the stress hormone, takes a vacation. Each dog has its own taste, though. Some are into that gentle back massage, while others are all about the head and ear rubs. It's like figuring out whether your friend is a fan of pineapple pizza or not. Attention to detail is key. And don't forget the eye contact, folks. It's like a staring contest of trust. These moments are like the Netflix binge of relationships for dogs. They build an emotional bond as deep as the ocean and make your pup believe you're the best thing since sliced bacon. So next time you're with your dog, remember, a little love and attention go a long way in their world of woofs and wagging tails. All right, folks, let's talk about dogs and their games. Ever noticed how dogs have a PhD in fun? Yeah, playing is like their full-time job, and trust me, they're not quiet quitters. It's not just about entertainment. It's more like their gym membership rolled into a mini Olympics. You ever seen a dog chase a ball? It's like watching Usain Bolt, except with less coordination and more drool. They're out there playing fetch, going for the gold and frisbee, and having intense tug-of-war battles. And these aren't just games, folks. They're building muscles, fine-tuning their coordination, and working on their canine CrossFit. But here's the kicker. Playing also gives their brains a workout. It's like Sudoku for dogs, minus the numbers. Scientists at the University of Bristol, yeah, real smart folks, found that dogs who play a lot with their humans are way less likely to be naughty. So it turns out fun and games save your couch from becoming a chew toy. Of course, you gotta pick the right games like a DJ at a doggy disco. Puppies, they love anything soft and squeaky. Adult dogs, they're the adventure seekers. Seniors, think of them as the chill yoga class. Variety is key. It's like a buffet of fun, keeping your dog's tail wagging and their mood on cloud 9. Plus, regular playtime turns your pooch into a social butterfly and a well-behaved buddy. So grab that frisbee and get in the game. So let's talk about dogs and their love affair with food. You know, if my dog had a phone, the top contact would be food. For dogs, food isn't just a necessity. It's the highlight of their day. Their sense of smell is like 40 times sharper than ours, which means they can detect a slice of bacon from 2 counties over. If my nose was that good, I'd be banned from living near a bakery. Now here's the tricky part. Keeping Fido from turning into a furry couch potato. Balance is key, people. It's like trying to keep yourself from eating the whole pizza when you promised you'd only have 1 slice. Sure, dogs love treats, but let's make them healthy. Ever seen a dog go wild for a carrot stick? They act like it's filet mignon. And the anticipation of food, dogs are like kids on Christmas morning every single mealtime. Why not spice things up with those interactive feeders? Keeps their brain busy and turns dinner into a fun puzzle. Plus, let's not forget that good nutrition is the secret behind that shiny coat and pearly whites. Not just a fish oil commercial. So let's talk about dogs and their walks. You know, dogs are like the Indiana Jones of the animal kingdom. For them, a walk isn't just a stroll around the block, it's an epic journey through the magical land of Smellovania. Every day they embark on this grand adventure, which is not only like hitting the gym, but also a way to flood their brains with all sorts of new and exciting stimuli. And let's be real, changing up the route is crucial. You wouldn't want to binge watch the same episode of your favorite show every day, would you? Dogs need variety to keep their little explorer hearts ticking and their minds sharp. Plus, it's essential for their social life. Without proper socialization, your dog might start thinking it's a cat. And nobody wants that kind of identity crisis in their household. Then there's the running part. The unbridled joy of letting your dog loose in a safe open space, watching them zoom around like they've just discovered they have turbo mode. It's pure, unadulterated freedom. These walks are like a doggy yoga retreat, burning off all that boundless energy and turning anxiety into pure post-walk bliss. Let me tell you something about dogs. They're like the ultimate social butterflies of the animal kingdom. I mean, they're pack animals, right? They're like those people who can't even go to the bathroom alone, always needing someone around. Dogs are happiest when they're with their pack, whether that's their human family or their furry housemates. It's like they have their own version of Netflix and chill. You sit down to watch TV and boom, there's Fido, ready for a binge watch session, though I'm pretty sure they're just there for the treats and belly rubs. And have you ever noticed how dogs make friends with other pets? It's like they have their own little social network going on. But hey, just like in human relationships, we gotta make sure they keep it positive. Nobody wants a dog version of a reality TV drama. Too much barking and not enough tail wagging. Company's the key to keeping your dog emotionally balanced. It's like their version of therapy without the hourly rate. Feeling like they belong helps them stay confident. Plus, a content dog's less likely to freak out and turn your living room into a scene from Mission Impossible. All right, folks, let me tell you about dogs and their love affair with routine. You'd think these furry creatures are unpredictable, right? Wrong. Dogs crave routine like I crave a decent cup of coffee in the morning. Seriously, if you ever want to see a dog happier than a teenager finding Wi-Fi, just stick to a schedule. Feeding time, walkies, playtime, these are the highlights of a dog's day. Now for us, a rigid schedule might feel like being stuck in rush hour traffic every single day. But for dogs, it's like having a 5-star hotel rolled into their everyday life. It's like they got their own personal event planner. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Time to stare lovingly at my human and then get fed. Especially for the little pups or newbies just joining the family. A good routine is like having a GPS that only gives the best directions. It helps them learn the ropes, and trust me, they're quicker at catching on than a toddler with an iPad. Plus, they become calm, cool, and collected, like little furry Zen masters. So next time you see a dog chilling, remember, it's not just a dog, it's an animal with a plan. Title: Dogs and the Art of Napping. All right, folks, let's talk about something close to my heart. Sleeping like a dog, literally. Did you know our furry pals need a whopping 12 to 14 hours of sleep a day? That's right, half the day gone dreaming of chasing squirrels and postal workers, puppies and senior dogs. Well, they take it up a notch, more naps than a college student during finals week. Now, why is all this snoozing important? While they're out like a light, their little bodies are putting in work, boosting their immune system, recharging energy, and preparing for more chaos. So, if you want a happy pupper, give them the VIP Snooze Suite. A cozy, quiet corner where they won't be disturbed by, let's face it, us, the humans, serves as their spa retreat. Invest in a quality dog bed. It's like buying a first-class ticket to mood-improved land. Trust me, you don't want a grumpy dog. They can't have coffee to fix their morning mood. So let's help them sleep tight and wake up ready to wag. So let's talk about dogs and education. You know, those furry geniuses we all adore. Dogs are like that friend who always wants to learn something new, except they won't complain about homework. Training your dog with new tricks and commands is like giving their brain a personal trainer. It's not just about the sit and stay. It's bonding time and behavior boot camp. And here's the kicker. Interactive toys are like Sudoku for dogs, but with better prizes. Instead of solving puzzles for pride, they get treats. It keeps them sharp and saves your favorite shoes from becoming chew toys. Regular training sessions aren't just fun. They're essential for building obedience and confidence. Plus, a busy dog is a happy dog. And a happy dog means a couch free of surprise gifts. So keep that pooch learning, and your human-canine communication will be top-notch. So, folks, let me tell you about dogs and their love for mingling with other creatures. I mean, these furry socialites don't just hang out with us humanins. They've got their own animal networking events going on. Dogs, cats, maybe even the occasional squirrel if they're feeling adventurous. It's like an animal version of a speed dating night. You know, these canine meet and greets are fantastic. They get to play, have a blast, and let's face it, have way more fun than they ever would listening to us humans yammer on about taxes. But here's the catch. We've got to supervise these little parties, especially at first. We don't want things to go from a friendly bark to a full-on reality TV catfight. Introducing pups to their fellow animals early on is like giving them social superpowers. They turn into these well-adjusted, friendly fur balls. Plus, with positive experiences, they grow up with less fear and aggression. It's kind of like sending them to puppy kindergarten without the awkward graduation photos. Let's talk about massages, folks. You know, those magical rub-downs that make you feel like you're melting into a puddle of happiness. But get this, they're not just for us humans. They're like the secret sauce for our furry pals, too. Picture this. An old dog with joint issues walks into a massage parlor. No joke, just pure bliss. Turns out a few minutes of gentle massage a day can do wonders. It's like giving your dog a spa day without the fancy robes. Just remember to keep it gentle and watch your pet's reaction. Because believe me, you don't want Fido writing a bad Yelp review. Regular massages can boost your pet's health, relax them after a wild game of fetch, and strengthen your bond. So grab some dog-friendly oils, roll up your sleeves, and watch your pet go from rough day to what a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're itching to unlock the secret codes of your furry friend and turn their tail wags into a symphony of joy, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got a treasure trove of tips and heartwarming tales about our four-legged pals waiting just for you. Your support? Oh, it's like a dog's sense of smell, simply incredible. And it helps me churn out more pawsome content for you and your canine companions. Now let's jump into the 7 quirky signs your dog has separation anxiety, like they're auditioning for a canine soap opera. Buckle up. You know, when your dog decides to snuggle up and sleep next to you, it's not just about comfort. No, it's like the ultimate trust fall. I mean, think about it. For a dog, sleeping's serious business. They're practically saying, hey, I trust you so much that I'm willing to be unconscious around you. Don't blow it, human. Let's face it, dogs have options. They could pick that expensive orthopedic dog bed you bought. You know, the one that costs more than your mattress. But they decide to snooze right up against you. It means they're basically swiping right on you every night. And it's not just an emotional bond thing. No, these furry little heaters also like to use us to regulate their body temperature. Forget your fancy electric blanket, just get yourself a dog. They turn your bed into a sauna at night, and somehow it's adorable. If your dog regularly crashes at your feet or, let's be real, takes over your entire bed, it's a sign. A sign that they can't stand being alone. Your presence is like their security blanket. You, my friend, are their comfort object, the equivalent of a doggy Xanax. So next time your pup cozies up for the night, remember, you're not just a bed. You're a fortress of protection, warmth, and most importantly, love. You ever notice how dogs are basically those emotional sponges, always soaking up whatever mood you're in? I mean, it's like they've got a PhD in human emotions. If you're tense, anxious, or feeling down, your dog just knows. Suddenly, they're acting all hyper-alert, pacing around like they've got a coffee addiction or trying to be your personal therapist. It's like, buddy, I'm the one paying the bills here. Could you at least pretend to be oblivious like a cat? But seriously, it's amazing. You're having a great day, feeling relaxed, and your pup's all bouncing around like they've just found out bacon is now a part of their daily food pyramid. But catch a case of the blues and they're right there with you, being all quiet and cuddly like they're trying out for the role of best friend in a rom-com. It's wild, right? They're so tuned in, it's like your emotional state is their Netflix. They get so invested. Your highs, your lows, your maybe I shouldn't have had that 5th cup of coffee jitters, all part of their world. They're just trying to keep the peace in your little home ecosystem while making sure you remember who's really in charge of the cuddles. So here's the thing about dogs, right? If your furry friend listens only to you and treats everyone else like an outdated computer program, error. It's clear that you're not just the main character in your own life, but in theirs too. I mean, you're basically the Beyoncé of their world, and trust me, that's not a title given lightly. It's like winning the dog lottery without even buying a ticket. Now, this kind of loyalty isn't just randomly handed out, folks. Oh, no. It's like the VIP pass of doggy devotion, earned through endless games of fetch and endless supplies of treats. Your dog sees you as the ultimate leader, the top dog, pun intended. It's like having your own furry bodyguard that only accepts payment and belly rubs and occasionally your favorite shoe. When your dog pays attention only to you, it's not just about following commands. No. It's about showing respect and a bond stronger than the urge to chase the mailman. If your dog ignores everyone else but comes running to you like you're the last slice of pizza at a party, it means they see you as their personal hero, their cozy rock in the wild sea of life. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to be adored like that? You ever notice how dogs just love lying on your dirty laundry? I mean, we're talking about some serious devotion here. To them, Your unique scent is like GPS coordinates in a world full of strange smells. When your dog decides to settle down on that pile of clothes you keep promising to wash, it's not just making a fashion statement called Eau de Humaine. No, it's their way of screaming, I miss you, but in a very fluffy, nonverbal way. It's as if your 2-day-old gym socks are the ultimate comfort blanket. They don't care if those socks could double as a hazmat situation. They're like, the smell of togetherness and questionable hygiene. It's pure love, people. Your stuff becomes a stand-in for you when you're not around, like a teleportation device, but with much more lint. So next time you see Fido snuggling into your laundry with that guilty yet adoring look, just remember, he's not judging your cleaning habits. He's simply creating his own little sanctuary of you-ness. Because for your dog, your scent isn't just a comfort zone, it's the security system to his heart. So you know how dogs are just these incredible furry therapists? I mean, they're like emotional support ninjas. Picture this. You're having one of those days where everything's going south and you're radiating bad vibes like a human storm cloud. Well, your dog, they're on it faster than you can say belly rub. They got this sixth sense, or maybe seventh or eighth, where they can detect your mood swings even when you're trying to play it cool. And it's not just your sad face they're picking up on. Oh no, they're like little four-legged scientists sniffing out your stress hormones. Those mad scientists in lab coats, probably dog owners themselves, have found that dogs can actually smell changes in hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. It's like they've got a built-in stress radar. You're stressed, your dog's like, hold my squeaky toy, I got this. And boom, they're all over you with snuggles and puppy eyes. These pups are basically tuned into your emotional radio station. They get it when you're feeling vulnerable and think, well, I better stick around because my human is about as stable as a Jell-O on a roller coaster right now. They want you to feel better, not just for your sake, but because if you're calm, they're calm. It's like they're saying, hey, you chill out, I'll chill out. Deal? So next time you're feeling down, just remember, Fido's got your back. And probably your sandwich if you're not watching. So here's the deal with dogs constantly checking where you're at. It's like they're your own personal bodyguards, but without the paycheck or the sunglasses. If your dog is constantly eyeing you with that "Where's Waldo" look, or practically sniffing you out like they've misplaced their keys, it's clear you're their ultimate security blanket. You are the human version of the home security system deluxe. This is especially true for those dogs that get more anxious than a teenager before prom. Without you, their world feels as unpredictable as a toddler in a candy store. They think, if my human isn't here, who will protect me from the evil vacuum cleaner or yesterday's leftovers? Sometimes these furballs will even park themselves by the door, giving it the old "I wish I could install a doggy camera" stare, just in case you try to Houdini your way out. They might even throw in a little bark, reminding you that they're just one wag away from putting your face on a milk carton. It's their way of saying, I need you, human. My life's a thriller without you, and I prefer a rom-com. So, you ever notice how your dog stares at you like they're trying to read your mind? That long, soulful gaze is like winning the doggy lottery of trust and connection. In the canine world, locking eyes doesn't mean, hey, I'm gonna fight you. Like it mightn't in a bar, it means, hey, I love you, human. When your dog gives you that look, it's like they're saying, I feel safe with you. You're my Oprah, my therapist, and my Uber Eats provider, all in one. Their eyes are basically little fuzzy mirrors reflecting pure doggy devotion. And let's be honest, If your pup is staring at you with those soft, attentive eyes, you've definitely done something right. Or you're just holding a piece of cheese. It's their way of expressing all those deep doggo feelings that they can't quite fit into barks and tail wags. So, next time you catch your pooch giving you that look, just know you've got a companion who thinks you're the bee's knees in the world of two-legged creatures. Thank you. You stuck around till the end. You're like the hero who stays till the credits roll just to see if there's a blooper reel. So if these signs helped you understand your dog better, hit that subscribe button. We've got more animal shenanigans here than a zoo's got monkeys. And smash that like button like your dog smashes into you when he's overly excited, because it helps share the love and spread the secrets to a happy life with pets. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these signs have you spotted in your own dog? Or maybe you've got a unique way to show your pooch some love. Drop it in the comments. I'm all ears. Just like your dog when he hears the treat bag open. Looking forward to your stories and questions. Until next time, here's to warm moments with your furry best friends.